Coco Chanel. Coco Chanel was born on the 19th of August 1883 in Saumur, France. Her birth name was Gabrielle Bonheur Chanel. She was put in an orphanage by her father after her mother had passed away in 1895. Her mother's name was Eugene Jean Devol, and her father was named Albert Chanel. She was raised by nuns who taught her to sew, and at that stage her dream was to become a singer, but as years went by, she decided she wanted to be a designer instead. When she wanted to be a singer, she performed at clubs and her nickname started from there. It was Coco. It is believed that she got the nickname Coco because she used to sing a song called Qui Qua Vu Coco. Although apparently the Atlantic newspaper wrote that Coco Chanel said it came from a shortened version of the word cocotte. Cocotte means kept woman. Coco Chanel became involved with a teen salesman who offered to help her start a fashion business and earn lots of money. She soon left him for one of his friends, Arthur Boy Capel. She opened her first shop in Paris Rue Cambon in 1910 and first started designing and selling hats. She soon began to add stores in Deauville and Biarritz and started to design clothing. In 1921, she made her first perfume called Chanel No. 5. It was named that because a Russian perfumer who was named Ernest Box put out 5 perfume bottles on a table for Coco Chanel to pick from. She had a headache at the time and asked him to leave them, and she would select a bit later on. Minutes after he left, she got up from the sofa and ran to the table. She sniffed each bottle. The 5th bottle seemed to grab her attention, and apparently her favorite number was 5. Coco Chanel had another important relationship in the 1920s. She met the Duke of Westminster on his yacht around 1923, and from there they started a long relationship. When he proposed to her, she answered back saying, "There have been many Duchesses of Westminster, but there is only one Chanel." So Coco Chanel ended up not marrying the Duke, but they still had many laughs after he proposed. She had many relationships in the past, but never married. It was important to her that she found the right man to marry, but sadly, that man never came. Coco Chanel loved to inspire other people with her quotes. It was one of her best talents. In 1969, Chanel's life story became a Broadway musical. It was starring Katharine Hepburn as the designer, Coco Chanel. Alan J. Lerner wrote the book and lyrics for the show, while Andre Previn composed the music. Cecil Beaton undertook the set and costume designs for the production. The show received 7 Tony Award nominations. Cecil Beaton also won Best Costume Design and René Auberjonois for Best Featured Actor. Coco Chanel died on January the 10th, 1971. She was in her apartment at the Hotel Ritz. She died from a heart attack at the age of 87. She never got married, but still fell in love many times. Hundreds rushed together to the Church of the Madeleine to say a final goodbye to the legendary designer. In her honor, most people wore Chanel suits. About a decade after she passed, Karl Lagerfeld took over her company and continued the successful business. This is my reference list. Hope you enjoyed my presentation. This was created and produced by SC.